stable. Come on. Average bit rate too. It's at 6,000. That's what it's supposed to be at Twitch. So Leo went to his sister's. He has not come home yet to stream. So I wanted to stream in his place. But when I opened Streamlabs, I found out that it had gotten rid of fucking all of my settings. And I had to go through and figure out how to add them all back in. So, if you're watching this, I would really appreciate it if you played around with... Why? I need to move Jenna. Played around with my bot and the... Play around with my bot and the sound effects and all that shit. Just to make sure everything's working. I would greatly appreciate that. But I'm going to be doing Max Payne, which I've never played Max Payne. I owned this on the original Xbox, which the only time I've ever really played it was the original Xbox. I bought it for that a few years ago, and I recorded gameplay of it in 4K at 60 FPS off of my Xbox One X, and that's really all I played of this. I spent some time setting it up, getting it all ready to go, and I installed a mod that should fix the adaptive difficulty, because the adaptive difficulty in this game is fucking broken. It just gets harder and harder and harder and harder, and never, adapts to you getting your ass kicked, essentially. I'm not entirely sure what the mod does to fix this, but it said it fixes it, so I downloaded that because I don't really want to deal with that. I don't want this game to get ball-crushingly hard. Let's start off with the tutorial, though. I will be streaming for the usual 2 hours that he would stream, even though I'm starting late. Why am I not hearing any in-game audio? It's all the way up. Am I getting audio in? Hey, Robert. Am I getting audio in? Streamlabs? No, I'm not. I'm just not getting any audio at all. Okay. I was getting audio earlier. How you doing, Robert? Okay. See, there I'm getting audio there. Why wasn't I getting any audio in game? Before 2013, okay. Yeah, I am not... Okay. I'm not even... So if I just go to new game, am I getting audio then? No. Well, this sucks. I don't want to fucking live stream shit. I'm gonna have to... I'm gonna have to... fix this while I'm live, aren't I? Broken Max Payne sounds Windows 10 11. Okay. Alright, bear with me. I'm sorry about this. Download sound files. Okay, no, don't save it there. My files. Download. Save. Okay, I know. Look at your Max Payne folder. I know how to do that. Copy and paste the... your Max... Okay. I know. Open with WinRAR. Okay. Extract. No. Don't give me errors. Okay. Plus that. Mass Effect. Max Payne. Okay. Yes, replace all three. Okay. That should fix it. Fingers crossed. Please let this work. Okay, this had audio to begin with, so... That didn't work. What the fuck? Let's see what the PC Gaming Wiki says. Missing audio for more details. Okay. Let's try that. Let's try the PC Gaming Wiki and see if that fixes it. Okay. I am sorry about this. Last time I ran this, it ran just fine. Oh my god. I hate GitHub's layout. Let's see if this works. Extract 2. X86. Steam. Common. Please, for the love of God. Hey, it worked. Okay. Jeez, I'm sorry about that, but it worked. I finally have audio. Alright, let's go through the tutorial first. There! Thank God. What a pain in the ass. I did not intend to spend the first 20 minutes fucking searching through files trying to get it to all work. Troubleshooting. But it's working now. Yeah, shit, space to jump. Okay. So, we're finally playing Max Payne. I hope you all are doing well. Indy has told me over and over again how good this game is. And I don't know, I guess it just missed me back in the day. Despite the fact that it seems like something that would have been right up my alley. So try bullet time and shoot dodging and real gunfight. fucked. Oh yeah, you could dual wield Berettas. Awesome. I do have the Xbox version. I bought that a few years ago, and I recorded myself playing that for a little while and uploaded it to the gameplay channel, because you get that version. You can play on the Xbox One X in 4K, and it looks really sharp. Of course, it's in full screen, not widescreen like this. But, I mean, it still looks pretty damn good. Okay, so that's an explosive barrel. Don't hit that with your fucking... Is this... Okay, that was paused. That was my fault. Okay, it was... Oh, the phone's ringing. Let's answer the pay phone. I say, aiming is easier on this than it is with the Xbox controller, as you would expect. It's pretty warm out there, here at least. Okay, so that's how I enter. Zoom mode with the... Okay. Tar Cafe. .98 degrees is actually fairly normal where I live. Alright, let's get started the main game.
investigate a reported disturbance at Acer Plaza?
10-4 dispatcher. Verify address.
It's Acer Plaza. Repeat, Acer Plaza.
Shots fired on the rooftop. An assault in progress at Acer Plaza. Repeat, an assault in progress. It's a war zone down here. 1085 dispatcher. Need additional units. Additional units now. Officer in danger. Officer in danger.
10-5, please repeat. 10-5, all units, emergency. Officer in danger. Acer Plaza. Repeat, Acer Plaza, all units.
They were all dead. The final gunshot was an exclamation mark to everything that had led to this point. I released my finger from the trigger, and then it was over. To make any kind of sense of it, I need to go back 3 years. Back to the night the Payne started. I was still on the force back then. NYPD, Manhattan, Midtown North Precinct, Hell's Kitchen.
So when are you coming to work for me, Detective Payne?
He'd make me work undercover in some hellhole. Sorry, Alex. Michelle and the baby come first. See? My last smoke. It's bad for the baby.
That's you, Max. A regular Boy Scout.
See, Alex?
Still on for poker Thursday night, right?
Like taking candy from a baby. Life was good. Sun setting on a sweet summer's day. The smell of freshly mowed lawns. The sounds of children playing. A house across the river on the Jersey side. A beautiful wife and a baby girl. The American dream come true. Honey, I'm home. But dreams have a nasty habit of going bad when you're not looking. The sun went down with practiced bravado. Twilight crawled across the sky, laden with foreboding. Michelle, honey, anybody home? I didn't like the way the show started. They'd give me the best seat in the house, front row center.
I mean, Hank wasn't exactly wrong when he said that. I am out of water, though. I will be right back. Alright, I'm back. Got some beer and some chicken, Pringles, not sure. Beer. Phone's ringing. Phone's still ringing. You know the phone that was ringing? It's still ringing. Hey, I got a pump action shotgun.
Listen, someone's broken into my house. Call 911.
Is this the Payne residence?
Yes, someone's broken into my house. They're still here. You have to...
Good. I'm afraid I cannot help you.
Who is this? Hello?
Okay, so that's what that does. Okay, cool. I have never really played this game outside of recording it to upload to the gameplay channel. That was the Xbox version. I don't remember if I ever recorded the PC version or not, but I know I did the Xbox version.
Michelle!
What kind of beer did you get? And if someone in chat could test out my bots and its commands.
Drop it!
Just to make sure everything's working, I would appreciate that. You could hit exclamation mark commands for a list of commands. Okay, that way's blocked.
No, please God, no.
Oh, baby's dead. That's bad. That's horrific. Eat that. Oh, it's I thought you said you got beer and Pringles.
Michelle. Oh, baby.
Wife's dead too. That's bad. Everything else seems to be working, and this time it actually recognizes the pictures of Jenna and Reed are.
That was 3 years ago. Everything ripped apart in the New York Middle.
PNGs with no
Killer
background.
junkies had been high on a previously unknown designer drug, Valkyr V. After the funeral, I told Alex I'd be transferring to the DEA. It took us 3 long years to get a break in the Valkyr case. Then, finally, 2 months ago, a dime dropper tipped us off that Jack Lupino, a mob boss in the Punchinello crime family, was trafficking. I went undercover, infiltrated the worst mafia family in New York. I came in from the cold and the dark. Outside the city was a cruel monster. I've been slowly working my way from the small time to the big fish, trying to get to the source of the drug. Alex and BB were my only contacts in the DEA, the only ones in this decrepit city who knew I was down here.
BB here. Something urgent has come up with Jack Lupino. You need to meet with Alex immediately at the Roscoe Street station.
I hadn't had a face-to-face with Alex since I'd gone undercover. Outside, the mercury was falling fast. It was colder than the devil's heart, raining ice pitchforks as if the heavens were ready to fall. Everyone was running for shelter like there was no tomorrow. It didn't get any better when I got to the subway. The feeling hit me like a point-blank shot straight in the face. Something was not right about this. My Beretta stirred nervously under my coat, but the train doors had already shut behind me, and I was in for the ride. Next stop, Roscoe Street Station, and Alex.
Can you guys hear it all
The
right? Is it
station
too
was drenched
loud?
in gloom. Alex was a ghost, nowhere to be seen. I'd have to look for him.
Oh, it does get this kind of ass-numbing cold up there sometimes. All right. Now, this
The
still
gate was
looks
locked. Alex wouldn't have set up a meeting at a
relatively
closed
sharp.
station. Something was off.
Oh yeah, something's definitely off. Robert, could you test my bots and make sure all my sound effects are working?
Death was in the air at Roscoe Street. I'd have to find Alex fast.
Beretta ammo. Nothing in there. What about, is this one open? It do. Okay, more Beretta ammo. Painkillers.
The pain.
Yeah, that and hit exclamation mark commands and you'll get a list of ones you can use for free from my bot. Or should at least. I just want to make sure it's all working because I had to reset. I started Streamlabs today and just fucking everything was reset. And it took me a while to get it all working again. Okay, I got a lot more Beretta ammo. I'll stick with that for now. I bet you could get Max run over by a train. Just in the chat box, type in exclamation mark and then commands. And then type commands. And hit enter. And my bot should give you a list of commands. It should, in theory at least. And then enter one of those commands. And archive, Facebook, Twitter, and YouTube should all give you links in chat to follow. But the rest of them are sound effects you can play.
Holy shit.
Okay, that's good news. That it is working. I was worried because, like I said, it reset itself. Thank you. No, I don't want to be on the tracks. I'll probably get run over by a train. Subway, rather. Same thing, really. I got a shotgun.
The security panel let out a mocking cackle. I'd need the right code.
Did you hear something? Yeah, take it easy. What the?
Okay, I'm gonna guess this subway ain't running, is it?
Kiss it goodbye.
Just in the nick of time.
You saved me, man.
What's going on here?
A massacre. These armed thugs just appeared from nowhere. We need to get help. I can make the call from the control room 1 floor up. Can you take me there?
Sure, sounds good. Follow me.
Okay, there's just cabinets to check out in here. Anything? Beretta bullets. Shotgun ammo. I got a lot of shotgun ammo.
Hey, where are you going? The control room's up the stairs. I'm too scared to go to the control room on my own without you being done.
I'll be right with you. I'm just checking for items, bud.
We gotta get moving, please.
Oh, I can dual wield Berettas.
Home free. This way.
He's about to get deep six, isn't he? Yep. Where'd they go? Got you both. I should have a mod installed that fixes the adaptive difficulty, because for the basic adaptive difficulty in this game, it just gets harder and harder and harder and never adjusts it to go back any easier.
The train lit up like a Christmas tree. The power was back on.
And I think the mod just removes it entirely, but I'm not 100% sure. But I don't want to deal with it essentially becoming fucking impossible. Ball-bustingly hard. So, yeah, I got a mod that deals with that. Aside from that, I am looking forward to playing through this. It still looks pretty sharp when you blow this up to 1080. Obviously, like you look at faces and whatnot, it's very obvious that it's an older game, but blown up to 1080p, it still looks pretty good. That's where I was, so I need to go back down here. I don't want to go to that yet. I want to finish exploring over here. Screw you guys.
The gate was locked. I would have to find another way to get to the tunnel.
I have a way. We turned on the subway, so we should be able to crash right through it. Is there anything in here? I cannot get in there. Okay, that's fine. We'll do this then. We could do a usual way through the barrier, or we could do the Max Payne way through the barrier. Fuck yeah!
So much for being subtle.
Max Payne way ain't subtle. Oh shit, I wasn't done exploring that area yet.
The rusty door led to an abandoned part of the station, closed off since the early 40s. Something big was going down at Roscoe Street. Maybe that's why Alex had wanted to meet me here. Maybe not. One way or the other, I was gonna find out.
I can't go back, okay. And I can't beat the shit out of these steel boxes, okay. Do I have a flashlight? What about that box? Yes, I can break that box. Okay. I broke a box. I feel better now.
Hey,
Yeah, shotgun. Thank God the rails aren't electrified anymore because we gotta we gotta wade through. I don't know, ankle deep water. Doesn't quite go up to his knees. Nothing over this way. Oh, okay. Nothing except pitch black. Oh, alright. We'll go this way then. Fine game, I'll play it your way. That does not sound good.
What the hell was that?
That's a lot of rats. Those are big ass rats too. Fucking look at them. Huge rats. They leave me alone and I'll leave them alone. Oh, I got a sawed off.
The door had been welded shut ages ago and the bomb was missing a detonator.
Sweet. I mean, maybe we'll have to arrest somebody for a sawed off, but because that's technically illegal, which I'm pretty sure violates the Second Amendment, but you know, the government loves to violate the Second Amendment. There's an alarm going off. Are we in a bank vault? It's connected to the subway for some reason?
bank robber's score lay on the table. The bank robbers had been after Acer Corporation bonds. The Acer success story had recently been on every channel and on the cover of every magazine.
As usual, I am streaming and somebody messages me on Discord.
The bank robbers had left their tools on the table. Judging by the detonators, the crooks had bought enough explosives to send Lady Liberty into orbit.
That is a lot of explosives. Like, holy shit, that's a lot of explosives. Okay, but what do I do now? Do I use the detonator? Wait. I have an idea. There was a door. Yeah, that's it. That's what I was supposed to do. Sweet. Thank God there was no one behind it.
Hold it. Max, Jesus, you almost gave me a heart attack. I nearly shot you.
Alex, we're glad to see you.
What the hell's going on? There are more corpses here than at the city morgue.
It's an armed robbery. Donald got him straight to the Roscoe Bank vault in the old street. His wife. This is Lupino's gig?
This is Lupino's doing? Lupino's men? Really?
You should let that take place.
It's fine. We gotta get out of here. If it's Lupino, it's... Oh!
There was nothing I could do. He was dead. I could tell by the empty, accusing stare of his eyes.
Well, R.I.P. in peace. I want to set bullet time only to something. Okay, that's better. Yeah, there is the movie is based off of this game. I don't know if it's any good. I haven't seen it. But given the track record of Hollywood making video game movies, I'm going to go out on a limb here and say terrible. Just terrible. Because it, usually is. Even the entertaining ones. Like, I love the the live-action Street Fighter movie from 1994 with Raul Julia and Jean-Claude Van Damme. It is not a good movie. But I fucking love Raul Julia's M. Bison in it. He's so much fun. He makes it worth watching. Yeah, the Sonic movies are actually good. The Sonic movies are good. I like the first Silent Hill movie. I'm looking forward to the upcoming third Silent Hill movie from the guy that directed the first one. The thing about the first Silent Hill movie is it was made by someone that genuinely likes the games, and you can kind of tell because there are like monsters and shots and things like that.
For the past 3 years. Now I didn't know how I felt. Somehow he had stumbled upon something big and ended up stepping on Jack Lupino's toes. Lupino ran his racket of sex, drugs, and contract killings from a sleazy hotel in a slum block of tenements. The NYPD was closing in. I could hear the sirens. Their wail was a crescendo. Lupino thought he could get us by taking Alex out and leaving me to take the fall for it. All he had gotten was my attention. I went for the hotel first. It was a sad old thing with flickering lamps and faded colors, cheap mobster punks and tired-eyed prostitutes. I walked straight in, playing it Bogart like I'd done 100 times before. The place was run by a couple of murdering mobsters with shark smiles. The Finito brothers.
Ladies and gentlemen, it's the Payne in the butt. Payne to the max.
You're killing me. Did you make that up yourselves, or you get some wino downstairs to come up with it? Don't answer that. A rhetorical question. I got something for the boss. Lupino around?
That kind of depends on who's asking. A friend or a junk swap plan. But don't answer. It's one of them, how do you put it, rhetorical questions. Lupino ain't here, but he said bye.
Lupino wasn't in his cheap hotel. Instead, I ran into the Finito brothers. My cover had been blown, the door slammed shut behind me, and then I was dodging bullets like raindrops.
Got you both. Okay, so yeah, the Sonic movie is good. The Sonic movies are good. I've only seen 1 and 2. I haven't seen 3. I can't
The letter on
speak
the
for
desk
it.
caught my eye.
But the first 2 are definitely good.
I had met Lupino only once. The gangster ran all his rackets through his right-hand man, Vinny Gagniti. Gagniti was a high-strung whiner on the verge of breaking apart, like an over-amped Energizer bunny. He had the brains to run the business, but he lacked the balls, always falling short, taking his frustration out on underage addicts and call girls.
The V deal goes down at your hotel. Jack's exact words, quote, Vinny, you're in charge of this one, unquote. Rico Muerte's coming to see it through. Anything goes wrong and everybody's gonna get dead. Goes double for you. Treat this guy real good. Anything he wants, you give him. Don't screw this up or you're finito, finitos.
A V deal meant added security, locked doors, and lots of nervous thugs with itchy trigger fingers. I'd seen nothing coming in, but that didn't mean it hadn't been there. Rico Muerte was a regular Kaiser Soze, a spook story told to keep the apes in line. 313. The Finitos had scribbled Muerte's room number on the note's margin.
There he is.
I really like the first Silent Hill movie. It's made by someone that genuinely cares about the Silent Hill license, and you can kind of tell. And the third one, the upcoming one that's an adaptation of Silent Hill 2, is directed by the same guy, so I'm expecting it to be pretty decent as well. And yeah,
Getting out was not going to be easy. The staircase was locked and the elevator had been busted for a decade or more.
Yeah, the Tetris movie is supposed to be pretty good. It's about the people who made it and legal fights between Nintendo and I don't remember. Tengen, I think, is the other company over the rights to publish it in the West.
In his press conference today, the mayor stated that Valkyr represents a clear danger to New York and called for drastic actions to eliminate the problem. On today's top story, the Valkyr crisis worsens with the murder of DEA Special Agent Alex Balder. Special Agent Balder had been shot repeatedly from a point-blank range. The gunman has been identified as Max Payne. The noose is sure to tighten around this fugitive criminal as more NYPD units join the search to apprehend him.
I had just gotten my 15 minutes of fame.
Well, that's certainly not good. Okay. You can just bust right through that, huh?
Yeah, something's wrong with the bosses. Payne's there and they're not answering.
If it's directed by Uwe Ball, it's not a good movie. Just straight up. And yeah, he did a terrible Alone in the Dark movie. And a Far Cry movie. And a Blood Rain movie. He did a bunch. And like, none of them are good. The first Mortal Kombat movie from back in the 90s is worth watching. It's a fun watch. Don't bother with the second one, though. That one's trash. Trash. Man, this hotel is a shithole. Christian Slater. Wasn't Christian Slater in Saved by the Bell? That sounds right. I watched that as a kid. I'm gonna check. No. AC. There was a character named AC Slater in Saved by. That's what I was thinking of.
Hey!
That's what I was thinking of. I never watched Jimmy Neutron. That was a...
Lords and ladies. Lady Amelia, Marquis Valentine asks for an audience.
Thank you, Lawrence.
My lady.
My lord.
And now, an all-new episode of Lords and Ladies, brought to you in part by Acer Corporation.
My lady.
My lord.
My lady, there is a matter of great importance I must bring to your attention.
My lord, there is?
Indeed, my lady, there is indeed. From the very first moment we met, upon that distant forest path...
Shall we watch some Lords and Ladies?
...it's blazing like the colors of your hair.
Oh, my lord, you should not speak so.
But, my lady, I must.
My lord, no. I forbid you. This cannot be. This must not be.
But why, my love, why?
My lord, it is too dreadful. Do not force me to speak the words.
My lady, I beg of you, I must know. I would rather die than not know.
Yes, my lord, we should both be dead, for this shame is too great for the living. My lord, I am... My lord, I am your long-lost sister.
Oh no. Nobody in here. Somebody was shooting up in here though, because there's a needle. I hate needles. I don't get along with needles.
V-head junkies could go off without a warning. I had to be careful.
It's coming. It's coming.
You just do whatever you're doing, and I'll leave you alone.
It's Payne. Whack him.
This is a big room. Nothing on the TV. Yeah, I fucking love Archer. Archer's an awesome show. That show was funny as hell. At least the early... How dare you shoot me? At least the early seasons. I haven't seen too much past like 4 or 5. That's one of the less shitty beds we've seen so far.
Piece of crap.
Oh, careful. It might kick back.
I saw.
Got you both. Oh shit. Gary Cole. I know Coleman, but Gary Cole by itself. That doesn't ring a bell. More needles. I don't like needles.
Tonight, the city's fight against the nightmare drug Valkyr took a turn for the worse, as DEA Special Agent Alex Balder was found brutally slain at the Roscoe Street subway station. A suspect was seen leaving the site only moments after the shots had been fired.
It wasn't
NYPD
me.
is currently in pursuit of Max Payne, a repeated felon believed to be armed and extremely dangerous. And now the weather. The worst winter storm in recorded history continues to pound.
Mario Lopez, that's who played AC Slater.
This party had been dead for a while. I couldn't say I was sorry I'd missed the show.
He also played for FBI, NCIS. NCIS is a good show. Haven't seen that one in a while, but that was a good show. Yep, that's the one with the vending machine on the other side, I think. We saw that earlier. Roof's leaking. You guys... What part of seeing people like this makes others go, yeah, I want to try that? Okay, since we have replacement pain pills, let's get that. Okay. I saw a little bit of Harvey Birdman. There was a game, I think, on the PlayStation Portable based off of that show that I played a demo of. You guys just keep coming. I have Molotov cocktails. I can't go that way. I can't go that way either because of the... What is that, a washing machine? Why is there a washing machine in the middle of the hall?
I found Muerte's room.
Can I break this? Am I going to need... Screw you guys. Let me guess, it's locked.
Muerte had received a letter.
Alright, let's check out his letter.
Our investigation had turned up nothing to link Angelo Punchinello, the head of the Punchinello family, to Valkyr. All tracks had ended with Jack Lupino. The letter in Muerte's room was signed by the Don himself. It was the first hint that the Kingpin knew what was brewing inside his syndicate.
The trouble you got into after the Chicago screw. The Punchinello family bailed you out. You have been waiting for a chance to pay us back. One of our trusted boys has a monkey the size of King Kong on his back. We need your special skills for backup. on a major deal.
Collecting evidence had gotten old a few hundred bullets back. I was already so far past the point of no return, I couldn't even remember what it looked like when I had passed it.
Okay, now where do we go? There's also recent spin-off NCIS. There's Gibbs, early years at NCIS, NIS. It's really pretty good. The act plays Jethro Austin Stoll is pretty good. I didn't even know about that. I don't watch a lot of TV actually nowadays. Watch a lot of movies.
I didn't want to know what had happened here. It was not a pretty sight.
All kinds of Molotov cocktails. Okay, so back out on the ledge. Okay, no. Buff. Okay, now where do I go? I'm back here. I recall, I don't know if you ever seen Office. I don't know if I've ever seen Office Space either. I know of it. I know I've seen clips of it. I'm not sure I've ever seen the full thing. Okay, this is where I'm supposed to go. Okay.
Hey! Told you. God damn! I thought it was a bomb for sure. Nah, the Russian. Yeah, this is what you wait at. Hold it.
Alright, another room we can enter.
The hooker had left her diary on the table.
Shall we read it?
The diary belonged to a hooker named Candy Dawn. Read what made a vice cop blush.
Had talks with the mystery hag over the phone again. Sent her the latest one-eyed Alfred tape. As long as the hag keeps paying for the tapes, the old man could come every day for all I care.
She had a nice sideline, making secret X-rated flicks of her clients and selling them to the highest bidder. They would get her killed if her V-fix for the day didn't do it first.
Alright. Oh. Okay. Hey, buddy, you just stay there and I'll leave you alone. But you should get off of that shit. Just saying. How about none of you get to get me, because I got you. Can't go that way. That doesn't work. That does.
The old service elevator rumbled down to the bowels of Jack Lupino's hotel.
Jack, you need to put some money into your hotel because it's a shitty shit fest of shittiness.
A winter storm warning is in effect in the whole tri-state area, as both freezing rain and heavy snowfall continue. Many roadways are already closed, and people are advised to stay indoors. The severe blizzard has ravaged New York for 3 days now, with no end in sight.
We've been snowed from the start in the Valkyr case. The forecast said there was plenty more where that had come from. But the snowbound city was on my side. Less chance of innocent bystanders getting caught in the crossfire.
We don't want innocent bystanders getting caught in the crossfire, nope. Yeah, this hotel sucks. Shitty hotels would look at this hotel and say, bruh! Can I break any of these? Okay. Okay, game.
A winter storm warning is in effect in the whole tri-state area, as both freezing rain and heavy snowfall continue. Many roadways are already closed, and people are advised to stay indoors. The severe blizzard has ravaged New York for 3 days now, with no end in sight.
We've been snowed from the start in the Valkyr case. The forecast said there was plenty more where that had come from. But the snowbound city was on my side. Less chance of innocent bystanders getting caught in the crossfire.
Alright, don't whack explosive things. You locked the door behind you, asshole. Someone said hey. It was you.
Exhibit number 1, a newspaper. dead man tied to a chair lay on the boiler room floor.
Captain Baseball Bat Boy has an unbeatable track record in superhero death matches. But a six-pack of root beer gets me every time.
The murder weapon was a baseball bat, now lying in a pool of drying blood next to a newspaper folded open on a Captain Baseball Bat Boy comic strip.
Obviously an imitation of Charlie Brown there. Yeah, I saw it. I love Metroid. Personally, I think it's hell yeah, we got baseball bat. I think it's Nintendo's best franchise. I think Super Metroid's probably the best game they've ever made. And that says a lot, because they've made a lot of good ones.
Take vampire movies. Why are they always set in L.A. or Mexico? They can't even get a tan. If I was a bloodsucker, I'd move to the North Pole. Winter's one long night. Yeah, and what would you eat? Suck blood from penguins? Nah, Eskimos, man, Eskimos. Get him!
Anybody else in here? Thus far, the only deaths I've had are my own fault for shooting or beating up explosive barrels. Yeah, go me.
Shoot with the guns. Trust me, you don't want this women up. Gentlemen, let's do business. Green for green. Cheers and green-eyed angels. Amen.
How dare you shoot me, asswipe?
A lifetime ago, this would have gone down as a narcotics arrest. There was a key on the table.
That is a massive key. What the fuck kind of lock needs a key that big? Perhaps. I don't know, man.
Two mad dog killers, ready to murder each other. They step into the next room, and I'm thinking, now they're gonna do it. But no. They sit down in front of a TV and solve their differences with the Kung Fu fighting video game. I tell you, kid, I was so depressed, I strangled them both with the video game cables.
Oh, Rico, you're so bad.
I am, ain't I?
Rico Muerte, big-time hustler.
Who the hell?
It's that cop.
Muerte went for his gun.
Oh. Well, somebody got caught in the fire. Multiple people got caught in the fire. Okay. Molotov worked beautifully. Might as well top off since I'm right here by some more pain pills.
The antique switchboard was still in use.
Yeah, I know. I'll get to that in just a second.
There was an old telephone switchboard in the back room of the reception area, the kind that made phone tapping child's play. It wasn't hard to picture a fat pimp sweating with headphones on, listening to his hookers talk dirty and fake orgasms over a web of party lines, the blood veins of New York. Right now, there was a different set of moans and groans going on.
Boss, Cornelia, this is Max Payne. He came, started capping us. He killed him.
Are you freaking kidding me? He's just one lousy cop. You better be freaking kidding me. Whack him. What's the freaking problem? Hello? Answer me. Hello?
The word was out. A deadly virus released into the city's corrupt circulatory system. Something wicked this way comes. Max Payne at large.
Yeah, I'm full up on that. No, that don't work. Okay. That didn't do anything. Okay, let's go this way. Club. What a shithole. Shit. Boy, your aim is terrible. You had like 2 or 3 shots at me and you missed all of them at relatively point blank range. Oh boy. Yeah, that was a bot. Bot's gone. Why did this pause? Unpause, damn you. No, it's back the way I came. Yup. Store for rent. Yeah, eat lead, bitches. Can't go any further that way. Can't go into the lounge. Can I break this box? I cannot. Okay. This is back here. What the? Okay. But I can't go into the lounge. And I can't go that way. What the fuck? Okay, that's that bar where I fought the guy that was getting a blowjob. I'm not 100% sure where to go next. I'll figure it out. Okay, so... Can I... No. Is there something else I missed out on the roof? Is there a button I'm missing? So it's not that way. Can't get into the lounge. This doesn't open the door to the lounge, does it? Oh. Okay. That's what that did. Okay, I got it.
Turn around, walk away, blow would have been the smart thing to do. Guess I wasn't that smart. Lupino's tenement buildings were a seedy hangout for all kinds of sleaze. A liquor store, a pawn shop, a laundromat full of mobster bookies and loan sharks. The list went on. The how and why of it was a mystery to me, but they knew I was a cop. They knew I was coming, and they were going to get real trigger happy about it. I got to see Lupino's hangout all lit up. A bomb went off, turning snow into liquid gold. A pillar of fire lifted the remains of a car straight up into the air. The flames were highlighted on the hood of a black Mercedes-Benz as it coasted down the street real slow, as if the driver didn't have a worry in the world. I got a good look at the man riding shotgun. It was Vladimir, the head of the local Russian mob, the fly in Don Punchinello's soup. The ringing in my ears was the sound of a mob war being waged.
Vodka. He really has vodka on his fucking license plate. Like, bro, if you're a gangster or whatever, that's gonna be easy to remember and you know it. Well, this certainly isn't good. R.I.P. whoever cameraman.
Another bomb exploded inside the closest slum building. It was a lucky break. The goons inside were spooked, but luck always came with a price tag. More bombs could still be ticking inside, and the cops would already be on their way. Jack Lupino's suite was on the top floor. At least it used to be, before the explosive makeover.
Does recharge, right? You get 3. Oh, you have 4 speakers. One of them needs to be in that corner. Don't you know anything about sound? Okay, it does recharge, it just does it very, very slowly. Nothing in the back alley. Alright. Let's check this. 4, 5, 6. No, nothing there. Can't enter deli, grocery store, no. Can't get in the liquor store?
The headlines were a depressing read. The headlines were screaming bloody murder. The storm was a screaming duet with the approaching prowl car sirens. It was all a scream when you were down for the count and wanted for murder.
What about this down here? Okay, I can go in here. I want to check the rest of the alley, though. Okay, that... Nothing there. What about the rest of the alley? Back here. Anything in the van? More shotgun ammo, but I'm already full up on that. Nope. Nope. You guys are just tweaking out in there.
The whole building was rigged with explosives.
Oh, shit. I was not expecting that to happen.
Jack Lupino's suite was on the top floor. At least it used to be, before the explosive makeover.
Alright, I'm going to call it here, so let's save. And if you tuned in and watched, thank you very much. I greatly appreciate it. I will be streaming, I don't know when, but the next stream will be more Infamous 2. I hope you guys are looking forward to that. Unless I talk to Indy and he wants to do more Snoot game. Otherwise, we'll talk to you guys next time. Bye-bye, everybody. I gotta pee real fucking bad.